Batfleck versus Battinson. Who's better? Let's talk about it. We're comparing a Batman of 2 years to a Batman of over 20 years. Next, screen time. Ben Affleck's Batman was on screen for around 158 minutes, while Robert Pattinson's Batman was on screen for around 130 minutes. Lastly, some of the categories that'll help me decide who's the better Batman. Like, who's the better Bruce Wayne, who's the better Batman, who's the better detective, who has the better tools, etc., etc. And now that we got all that out the way, let's go. First up, we got who'd win in the fight. This one is pretty quick. We got a 20-year Batman that's been in the Justice League versus a 2-year Batman that's still getting his feet wet in the combat aspect of things. Obviously, this category goes to Batfleck. Who's the better detective? This one, I got Battinson winning that. Pattinson's Batman as the world's greatest detective, finding out all the Riddler's riddles. Not only doing that, but also doing it in front of the ops. Like, his detective skills really help him stand out as a Batman, especially those little eye camera things that he puts on. Those are pretty lit as well. He takes a more slow, darker kind of feel for it, as opposed to Affleck's brute force. Next up, we got supporting cast. Now, this is a little bit unfair because Batfleck never got a solo movie, but let's compare him anyways. For Pattinson's, we got his dope relationship with Catwoman. We got his awesome kind of beefing relationship with Alfred. I thought the Riddler in Pattinson's movie was great, as well as the detective that he was with for most of the movie. It was pretty cool seeing that. Batfleck, all I can really say for his supporting cast would be the Justice League, which theoretically should stomp everybody from Pattinson's movie. But since they wasted all that potential with all of them, I want to give the W to Pattinson. Who's the better Bruce Wayne? Personally, I prefer Battinson's Bruce Wayne more, but the better Bruce Wayne is Batfleck's. It really comes down to a socially awkward loner that beefs with Alfred from time to time versus a Tony Stark-like dude that thinks he lives in his own world and is just the most arrogant person we've ever seen. Like how whenever Batfleck gets backed into a corner, he just buys whatever his opposition is. And I also like how he has the brute force kind of thing to threaten whoever he is threatening. Next up, a very important category here, aura. Tie. Next up, who's got the better suit? For clarification, we're going to be talking about these two suits right above my head. Sorry, but I can't count the mech suit because it's just too OP. Now, for starters, right off the rip, Batfleck is getting minus points because I laugh every time I see him. If you look at him in his suit, it looks like the man is struggling for air because of how tight his cowl is. So minus points for him on that. Aside, we got another tie for this category, and I'll tell you why. I like Battinson's bat symbol more, but I like Batfleck's cape a little more. Now, Batfleck's suit is more equipped, but I like the ears, or whatever you want to call them, on Battinson's suit, how they're a little more pointed out and not so short like Batfleck's. Honestly, I like the material Battinson's suit a little more than Batfleck's, but overall, this category is a tie, like I said. Blitz through a couple categories now. Batmobile, Battinson. Battle IQ, Batfleck. Gadget/tech, Batfleck. The better Gotham, Battinson. Mr. I Am Vengeance versus Unk, I guess. Another tie. All that being said, who's the better Batman, you might ask? In my humble opinion, give me a drum roll, I got Robert Pattinson's Batman being the better Batman. More Marvel or DC content, please comment below. Peace!